Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, if you're in debt and you're trying to figure out, well, how can I leverage Chase credit cards to get out of debt? Well, I'm going to show you the best credit cards you should take a look at. Now, for some of you all may not know what's going on with Chase at the moment. Look, if you have business credit cards with Chase, do not be surprised if they start showing up on your personal credit file. It's a glitch in their system, and I noticed this about 2 weeks ago. I seen a client and I asked her, I said, "Hey, you got a Chase credit card?" And she told me, she said, "Yeah, I got a Chase credit card, but it's a business credit card." And I'm like, okay, then why is it showing up on the personal side? So, to my understanding, it's a glitch in their system. And what it's doing is actually dropping people's credit score, because usually when you max out a business credit card, it does not affect your personal credit score. But what's happening because of the glitch, Chase is reporting the business credit card on your personal credit file. And because most people are maxing out their business credit cards, they credit scores are dropping. This is something that's happening with a lot of people. It's been happening for the past, far as I know. I noticed it a few weeks ago. Okay, but I would tell you, if you have any Chase credit cards, business credit cards, check your credit file. Okay. Now, that being said, in reference to, if you're going for a Chase business credit cards, I would say these are the two best business credit cards you want to go after: the Chase Ink Unlimited and the Chase Ink Cash. And the reason is because they offer 0% for 12 months on purchases. All right. Now, the only thing about Chase that I don't like is that they'll give you a business credit card with a high limit, but you cannot liquidate the credit card. They do not give you convenience checks to liquidate the credit card. So I have a solution for that I'm going to share with you, how to liquidate those credit cards. Now, in terms of how do you get higher limits with Chase, I would tell you this. One of the things that I'm almost certain that's going to happen in the future, if you don't have like direct deposits with Chase, this is going to stop you from getting high limit, especially if you're in the gig economy. Yes, you can get a Chase business credit card without having an actual business. However, when you're trying to get higher limits like 50, 75,000, then they're going to start asking for pay stubs, payroll. All right. And so for this month only, we're actually giving you 6 months of free pay stubs, right? Payroll, excuse me, to actually help position you so that you can get the maximum amount of funding, not only from Chase, but to help you get loans, to help you get a qualify for a mortgage, or you trying to get into a new rental place, or help you get a car. You need payroll. You're going to need to show proof of payroll. All right. And so we're actually giving you 6 months of free payroll. Plus, we're giving you 30 minutes of free consultation when you officially sign up for the payroll. All right. Now, it also comes with 6 months of free workers' comp as well. And there's a zero setup fee to do that. So, for those of you that are serious about your business and want to do things the correct way, hey, we got you. All right. Now, let's go talking about this here. The best credit cards with Chase. All right. The best credit cards with Chase, I would say, if you're trying to leverage to get out of debt, is these here three cards: the Chase Freedom Unlimited, the Sledge, and the Chase Freedom Flex. And why is because of this. You can see the Chase Freedom Unlimited card is 0% for 15 months on purchases and balance transfers. All right. Then on the Sledge credit card is 18 months on purchases and balance transfers. And then on the Chase Freedom Flex is 15 months on purchases and balance transfers. Now, let me tell you guys something that's confusing a lot of people. When you are banking with Chase, Chase gives you a free credit score. And I continue to tell people that's not your real credit score that Chase is basing your qualifications off of. That's a Vantage score. Chase uses a FICO score. Okay, they use a FICO 8. Most of the time, they're going to pull Experian, but if you're brand new, they pull Experian as well as TransUnion. Put it in the comments if you sticking with me so I can break this down. Now, here's the thing about it that you need to understand. All right, your average credit score in order to get qualified for a Chase credit card is usually about a 680. Now, there's a few things that Chase will not accept. Okay, that's authorized users, rental payments, they will not accept subscriptions as well as utilities on the credit file. Okay, they will eliminate those. Now, what about the 524? You guys heard me talk about the 524. But one thing about the 524, you can actually go above the 524. Now, here's the play on that. 524 means that you have five open revolving accounts with any institution, all right, for the past 2 years, then they will disqualify you. Now, here's the thing about it. Remember, I stated that authorized users. So if you have an authorized users, they have an internal system that usually will overlook the authorized user. But if you have an authorized user or a loan or a line of credit and this disqualifies you for the 524, you actually have to call the recon line, okay? And you let them know that, hey, you just pulled my credit. Can you reevaluate? Now, if you're speaking directly with the recon line and asking them to reevaluate, you would have a higher chance of approval. Now, another thing I would tell you, if you're talking to the recon line and they are not willing to deny you, ask them to start you with a lower limit. All right. This is very important because you want to get into the Chase family. Now, for those of you that may have had a charge off over 4 years old, Chase may still be willing to work with you. All right. That's also something. Or if you did Chase in a bankruptcy, long as that bankruptcy is discharged, Chase may still be open to give you a chance. All right. But using the Chase credit cards, and this is how you would actually liquidate those Chase credit cards if you actually need access to capital. You would have to sign up with Plastic or you would have to sign up with Melio. All right. And then for whoever you're paying the money to, say that you need capital for marketing a separate vendor or you trying to buy some product and stuff, and they don't want to accept credit cards and things of this nature, you would have to use one of these institutions and have them to send that vendor or creditor over a check. And that's how you would have to liquidate the Chase credit card. Now, if you just need a loan to try to help manage your credit card debt, then you may want to check out Achieve, right? And the reason is, look at it. All you need is at least a 620 credit score. Now, here's the thing about it. Although Achieve is not in all 50 states, they still are able to help a lot of people. The reason that I'm bringing up Achieve loans is because with Achieve loans, you actually can have a debt to income ratio averaging close to about 70%. And the reason I tell you to go with Achieve versus a bank or credit union is because with Achieve, here's the thing about it. The banks and credit unions, if you are 55, 60% debt to income ratio, they do not want to work with you. I don't care if you have an 800 credit score. They feel that you have too much debt. But Achieve has much more flexibility. So if you have very high debt and you trying to get a loan, then you should check out Achieve if you have at least a 620 score. If your credit score is less than a 620 and you have bad credit, but you still need a loan, you may want to check out Max Personal Loans. Now they are a tribal lender, okay? And as you can see, they are a direct lender. The thing about it is they work with people with any type of credit score. Now, here's the thing about it. I would definitely tell you the minimum income to qualify for Max Personal Loan, you have to have at least $1,000 a month after taxes, okay, in order to qualify. Now, in terms of what states, these are all of the states that they actually operate in. So if you're in one of these states, they may be able to help you. As a matter of fact, can you see most of the time it's very hard to find places that service New York. So this is a very good opportunity for people in New York that's trying to look for a personal loan that have bad credit. Let me backtrack and share something with you again about Achieve. For those of you, now they let you borrow up to 50,000. Now I would say the minimum income for Achieve, you have to be making at least $30,000 annually. All right, in order to qualify for them. Now, for you guys that just need a small dollar loan from 100 up to 5,000, you may want to check out Viva Payday Loans. All right, and as you can see, they offer low interest rates on their loans as well. Now, Viva Payday Loan is a platform, so just keep that in mind. So they do work with tribal lenders, and again, with tribal lenders, they don't have as much red tape as the banks to help you get approved. Again, the minimum income, I would say, in order to qualify for a loan would be at least $1,000 a month. For you guys that are in the gig economy and stuff like that, and you have a bank account, but you don't have payroll and stuff, again, I cannot stress this enough. Take advantage of this 6 months of free payroll, okay, if you have a registered business, all right? Plus this free 30-minute consultation. That's going to be coming directly from me to help you find other ways to get qualified for funding as well. You guys that are in the gig economy, if you need a loan and you don't have the best credit, you may want to look at Giggle Finance as well. Now, do you need to have payroll to show proof of income? No, you just need to have an active bank account with deposits. Now, I would say the minimum deposits you would need in order to qualify is at least $1,500 a month. And those deposits have to be a continuation for at least 90 days or more in order to qualify. All right. So I hope this helps you. For you guys that do have questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off the credit, click the link in the description. Schedule a one on one consultation. Thank you.